Okay, real talk. This is the stretch of the road where people can tend to get the jitters, both on the buy side and on the sell side. You're under contract and that front door feels like it's almost yours. You can practically hear the key turning. And right on cue, your brain starts thinking, what if something's secretly wrong with this house? What if I'm overpaying? What if I'm about to make a huge mistake? And that's totally, completely normal. And you know what handles both of those fears? Two more people climbing into our car, jumping on the road trip with us. Passenger number one is our inspector. This is the person whose entire job, their whole reason for showing up, is to crawl around and look under the hood of your house. The roof, the plumbing, the wiring, the foundation, the bones of this place. And their whole purpose is they're going to give you the honest truth so you know what you're buying before you buy it. Now, you'll get a general home inspection. You can get radon inspections, sewer lateral inspections, foundation inspections. Your contract's going to lay out a certain time frame when you can get any inspection that you want. So instead of nervously hoping everything's fine and crossing your fingers at the closing table, you actually know what you're buying. And here's the beautiful part. If they find something, your co-pilot, the real estate agent, will take that report and use it to go back to negotiate that for you. Maybe a lower price or repairs or credits. So the inspector doesn't kill the excitement. The inspector protects it. Now, these guys usually cost between $500 and $1,000, and this could vary based on where you're at. So you need to be ready and have that cash available to pay for them. But it is worth the investment to help you find things that maybe you wouldn't have seen whenever you first walked it around on your showing. Let's talk about passenger number two. This is the appraiser, and they're going to work with your lender. Now, remember that whole thought of what if I'm overpaying fear that popped up? This is the person that exists to answer that. The appraiser is an independent, neutral set of eyes who tells the lender what the home is really, truly worth. No bias, no sales pitch. They have no skin in the game here. It's a safety check for you and for the lender that says, yep, this price makes sense. So you know you're not just crossing your fingers, trusting a listing agent. You've got a professional standing there confirming that the price that you're willing to pay is what the home is actually worth. And I want you to feel this pattern here because it's the whole design of this trip. Every single fear that pops up along the way, it gets answered by another friend that's climbing into the car. Are you nervous about the home? That's the inspector. Are you nervous about the price? That's the appraiser. You're never left just sitting alone with the scary questions. Somebody with the answer always climbs in. All right, so the inspector's on board, the appraiser's on board, the nervous stretches behind you. There's one more crew member that most people never actually lay eyes on. You probably won't ever meet them in person. And honestly, they're kind of the boss of this whole operation. They'll work with your lender. Let me pull the curtain back on them. That's what's going to be next in this video series.